one parameter other parameter means. So now you tell me, if I know z parameters, can I get y parameters? How? So here this y matrix, which is equal to simply what now here? Inverse of the z matrix, isn't it? And if we know h parameters, how we can get g parameters? G parameters, which is given as what? Inverse of h parameters, we have seen, vice versa. And of course we have already seen this thing as a t parameter, small t parameters is not equal to inverse of the t parameters. We have seen that negative sign will affect. In the previous classes we have seen this thing, this concept, right? Now what we'll do here, so this thing we have seen here. So but the thing is, by using the z parameters, I want to convert the t parameters, h parameters. For this, what we should do, isn't it? So we'll approach one technique to solve this type of analysis. So if they given the z parameters, from the z parameters we can able to easily find the y parameters. Even we can find the h parameters or g parameters, or that is small t parameters and the capital T parameter. How to find this thing? Or vice versa. Even sometimes they will use the g also, they will ask to find h, z, t and y parameters. Anyway we can find directly, we can find inverse. Or if they given sometime, they have as given that t parameters is given, let us say, then how to find the z parameters, how to find the y parameters, and how to find the g parameters, how to find the h parameters, and how to find the t parameters also. And vice versa, we can do this analysis, and we'll understand this thing, this analysis, by with one problem. We'll take one problem to understand, and already we did some problems now. We'll take that problems only, yes, to get the one parameter to other parameters. Yes, here we have seen this matrix now here, z parameters, let us say 3, 5, minus 6, minus 4 is given. So for this we want to find the other parameters. Remember, 3, 5, minus 6, minus 4. Let us say here, consider that, take this problem as, if z parameters, we got it as what? 3, 5, minus 6, minus 4, if they given like this. Now I want to find the other parameters, that is what I want to find y parameters, and then t parameters, and then h parameters. Anyway, we'll do this thing. Now see this thing approach now here. Z parameters, Z matrix we know now. So how to get the Y matrix? Y matrix, which is nothing but simply inverse of this matrix now here. Tell me the inverse of this matrix now here. Minus 4, 3, minus 5 and minus 6. And the determinant is what now here? 1 by, this is minus 12 plus what? 30. So I will do simplify it now here. So this is how much it is, 8 now here. So it is what now here? Minus 1 by 2, minus 5 by 8 now, minus 3 by 4, and this is 3 by 8. Check it like this. The Y matrix is over easily. Simply inverse of this Z matrix is a Y matrix, right? Now let us find the T parameters and the H parameters. First we'll find the T parameters and then we'll do for H parameters. So we are converting the jet parameters to what? T parameters. Jet parameters to T parameters. Now see what we do is, and I want what are the required parameters? T parameters. So first you write the required parameter equations. Required parameter equations are what I can say? V1 which is equal to what? A V2 minus B I2. Next I1 is equal to C V2 minus D I2. These are the required parameters. And what are the known parameters are? Known parameters. Write the known parameters, and these are the required parameters. Required parameters. And write the known parameter equations. We know the values now, so write them. So V1 is equal to what? 3I1 plus what? 5I2. And V2 is equal to what? Minus 6I1 minus 4I2. These are the known parameters, and these are the required parameters. Now I want to convert these known parameters into required parameters, isn't it? See what we can do here. What we can do is, and see this thing here in the required parameters. See the first equation. What are the variables we have here? The variables V1, V2, I2. Variables are what? V1, V2, I2. Check this one, which of the equations of these known parameters we have the same variables. What are the variables? Must be V1, V2, I2. Check it now. V1 is there, V2 is not there, so come move to second equation. And V2 is there, V1 is not there. So these V1, V2, I2 are not in these equations. Fine, leave it. Then leave the first equation. Come to second equation. Second equation, see the variables. What are the variables we have? I1, V2, I2. Now here the variables are I1, V2, I2. Now check in the known parameter equations, which of this equation will have a same variables. I1, V2, I2. I1, V2, I2. Now you tell me which answer this one here. I1 is there, V2, no, this is not there. So come to second equation. I1 is there, V2 is there, and I2 also there, isn't it? So this variables same now here. Then then what we'll call it as, we'll put a one star for this equation. We'll put a one star. So this equation I'm calling a star equation. Let us give some random name we are giving. Let us call that as star equation. So what you do is, you convert the star equations according to in this form. In this side, what we have, only I1 is a left side, remaining V2, I2 are right side now. So convert this star equation into in this form. I1 is a left side and V2, I2 is a right side. Like that form, try to arrange it now. Tell me this thing, what I can say here. Only I1 must be left side, remaining all must be, if we'll take this thing to here, this is I1, which is equal to what I will get now here, it is a minus V2 by 6 minus 4 by 6 into I2. Check it. Minus V2 by 6 minus 4 by 6 into I2. Now you compare these two equations here. And these two are same or not? So from this, by comparing this thing, can I get my C Can I get the C and D now by comparing these equations? Yes, tell me C, how much the C I can say now here? Minus 1 by 6. And the D, how much it is? 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3. So we got the C and D we got now. Now we need to get A and B we should get. Now what we need to do is, we got this is the modified equation of a star equation now. So what to do is, and replace the modified form of the star equation in the other than the star equation. Once again, replace the modified form of star equation in the other than the star equation. Other than this is star equation, other than star equation, we should replace it. Replace this I1 here in this here now. Then we can directly will get this thing as a remaining variables. BC will get, AB will get. Check it now here. What we can do here? This equation. For this equation we have V1 is equal to 3I1 5I2. 3I1 plus what? 5I2. And this equation is I1 is equal to minus V2 by 6 minus 2 by 3 into I2 now. This equation I can replace in this equation now here. So what I will get now? V1 is equal to 3 into I1. I can replace this term here. So this is minus V2 by 6 minus 2 by 3 into I2 plus 5I2. So this is V1 is equal to what I can say here? Minus 1 by 2 into V2 minus 2I2 plus 5I2 now. So from this V1 is equal to what now here? Minus 1 by 2 V2 plus 3I2 I can say. Look at this equation. Now I can compare this equation with this now here, these parameters. So from this I can get A and B. So what is A? I can say it is minus 1 by 2 and B is what? Minus 3. So finally I can say my T matrix is given as what? Minus 1 by 2, minus 3 and minus 1 by 6, minus 1 by 6 and 2 by 3. These are the T matrix. Isn't it? Now, understood this analysis? Yes. Now we did for the Z2T we did. Now let us do some other. What we can do here? Z2H. Z2H we can do. So what we are doing now here? We are converting the Z parameters to what? H parameters. Yes. First, as usual, same, exactly same. First we should write the required parameters. Required parameters. And tell me what the required parameter equations are. V1 which is equal to what? H11 I1 plus what? H12 V2. Next, I2 is equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. These are the required parameters. And what known parameters also we should write now. Tell me the known parameters. known parameters, and known parameters, jet parameters we know now. Jet parameter equations, yeah, see now, with jet parameters, yeah, this thing. So v1 3i1 plus 5i2. 3v1 is equal to 3i1 plus 5i2. Next v2 equal to minus 6i1 minus 6i1 minus 4i2. These are the known parameters. Now what we should do here, I want to convert these parameters, jet parameters, to in this form we should convert now. So exactly same as previous we should proceed. What we'll do here, and coming to required parameters, see the variables in the first equation we have v1, i1 and v2 we have now. So what we do is, in which of this equation will have the same variables here? Check it now. v1 i1 v2, v1 i1 no v2, so come to second equation. v1 no, so come to second equation. i2 i1, so this is not variable, so coming to second one. i2 i1 v2, i2 i1 v2. Yes, we have this equation now, same variables we have now. So what I should call this equation? Star equation. Now what we should do, we should convert the star equation into, in this form here, the required parameters form now. So convert in the, for this required parameters only i2 is the left side, remaining all are right side now. So make that like this, make like this. So tell me this thing here, i2, so only i2 must be left side. So what I can say, this i2 which is equal to, what I can say now here, minus 6 by 4 into i1 minus v2 by 4. Check it now here. So you can see now here, I can compare this equation with this. So from this I can write my this h21 and h22, I can say, I can write these equations. Now tell me H matrix now here, h21 is what? Minus 3 by 2 now, and h22 is how much? Minus 1 by 4. Next, after that, what we should do? And we need to replace this modified form of star equation in the other than the star equation. This is other than star equation. Replace it. And what the star equation we have? i2 is equal to what? Minus 3 by 2 into i1 minus v2 by 4. And what the other than the star equation? This one now, v1 is equal to, yes, 3i1 plus what? 5i2. Now replace v1 is equal to 3i1 plus what? 5 into i2, that is minus 3 by 2 into i1 minus v2 by 4, I can say. So from this, what I can say, v1 is equal to 3i1 minus what? 15 by 2 i1 minus 5 by 4 v2. So from this, v1 is equal to how much it is? 6 minus 15 by 2 into i1 minus 5 by 4 into v2, I can say now. So from this v1 which is equal to how much it is, 9 by 2 now minus i1 minus 5 by 4 into v2 now. Now this is another equation of a h parameters from the first equation. So from this I can write finally my h matrix. Tell me h matrix, what I can say now here finally. The h matrix which is given as what, minus 9 by 2 minus 5 by 4 and what else, minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 4, minus 1 by 4, like this. So by using this technique, what we can do here, we can convert any parameter to any parameter. So we know H matrix means we can find G matrix, we can find inverse of this matrix, like this we can do the conversion of the one parameters to other parameters, right? Now understood this thing here. So any T matrix also we can convert into Z matrix.